Ayurveda made fun. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we are going to discuss chapter 4 from Charak Samhita called Shad Virachan Ashritam Adhyay. In this video, I will explain the chapter in a logical sequence so that even if you are studying it for the first time, you will be able to understand and remember it easily. In this video, we will cover Shad Virachan Ashrayam, Panchakashaya Yoni, Pancha Vidham Kashaya Kalpana, and in the following video, we will be covering the rest of the remaining topics. So, according to Charak Samhita, there are 600 formulae, amongst which 355 are for Vamana or MSS therapy and 245 are for Virechana or purgation therapy. Now, moving on, let us move on to Shad Virechana Ashrayam, which are the 6 parts of plants used for purgation. अभी इस चैप्टर में हमें ऐसी हर्ब्स के डिफरेंट पार्ट्स एंड डिफरेंट प्रॉपर्टीज़ हमें पता चलेंगी कि जिससे हम हमारे डिकॉक्शन या फिर कषाय बना सकते हैं. तो पहले तो हम देख रहे हैं. सो our first part is Shira, second is Moola, third is Tvak, fourth is Patra, fifth is Pushpa, sixth is Fara. Now, Shira is the latex part of plant, which is a milky fluid substance. अभी हमें पता है कि रबर बनाते हैं तो उसके लिए कंपनीज जो ट्रीज को कट करके उसका जो वाइट ये निकालती हैं लेटेक्स, दैट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज शीरा. फिर सेकंड इज मूला या फिर रूट्स ऑफ द प्लांट. उसका एग्जांपल यहाँ पे दिया है तिवरीत. इवन फॉर शीरा यहाँ पे एग्जांपल दिया है स्नूही. फिर तुबक दैट इज द बार्क ऑफ द ट्री, तो उसके लिए एग्जांपल दिया है तिलवका. फोर्थ इज पत्र दैट इज द लीफ ऑफ द प्लांट, उसका एग्जांपल है धर्मागवा. देन फिफ्थ इज पुष्प दैट इज फ्लावर, उसका एग्जांपल दिया है कृतवेदना. फिर सिक्स इज फल और इज फ्रूट, उसका एग्जांपल दिया है मदन फल. अभी इसमें भी ये मूल से लेकर फल तक ये जो 5 है एक्सेप्ट फॉर क्षीर, इनको कॉमनली कहा जाता है पाचंग. दीज आर द इमेजेस दैट यू कैन पॉज एंड सी. दिस इज स्नूही, देन दिस इज कृतवेदना, ये है धर्मार्गव और स्पंज गार्ड, ये है तिलवाका. इट्स बोटानिकल नेम इज सिम्प्लोकस रेसमोसा एंड अनदर वन इज सिम्प्लोकस क्रेटेगोइडिस. Now, Tilvaka is an example of the bark of the plant, and as you can see, this is how the bark looks like. Then we have Madanphala, it's a dried form, and then we have Tivrit. Tivrit is an example of roots, Moola. Now, moving on to our next topic, which is Panchakashaya Yoni, which are the 5 sources of purgatives or for Virechana. We can also call them as the 5 varieties of decoctions. Decoction is also called as Kashaya. Now, these are Madhura Kashaya, Amla Kashaya, Katu Kashaya, Tikta Kashaya, Kashaya Kashaya. Now, as you can notice, यहाँ पे Lavan Ras is missing. Now, why is that? Lavan is not mentioned here. Why? Because first of all, it is the Lavan Dravya are used in compound form and they're alone not advised. So, they're not alone advised to be used in healthy or unhealthy state. Second reason is that it isn't useful in the 5 pharmaceutical processes. Then the third reason is that it has no swarasa, and that the paste, that is kalka, isn't possible as Lavan salt mixes easily in liquid. Now, to make kalka, that is a paste, you need a solid form, a solid dravya and then liquid. Now, now as you know, Lavan is easily mixable or easily mixed with liquid, so it wouldn't be possible to make a paste out of it. Now, Churna, that is powder, is a form of kalka. Now, Lavan can be transformed into a powder form, but it doesn't have any special quality for us to even do that. Now, moving on to the next topic, which is Pancha Vidham Kashaya Kalpana, the 5 pharmaceutical processes which were mentioned above. First, we have Swarasa, second we have Kalka, third is Shruta, fourth is Shita, fifth is Fanta. Now, Swarasa means the extracted juice from a drug and then it is pushed by a machine. Kalka is the paste with rasa, that is juice, and pishti, which is the solid part. As you know, we also mentioned above in Lavan Ras, the Lavan Ras will be mixed with rasa and then there will be no use of making, like there would be no paste made out of it. Then Shruta, which is decoction, or Kashaya, which is a medicine prepared by boiling a drug on fire. Now, for example, the kadhas that we make, these are example of Shruta or decoction. Then we have Shita, that is cold infusion. Dravya added or mixed with boiled water, which is kept overnight and then macerated and filtered. What it means, meaning of macerated, is that it is the solid content is extracted and into the liquid part, and its extraction is stored in the liquid part. And even though the water we used was boiled water, because the dravya has shita properties, the water that we get after filtration, the final product would have cold infusion and it will have shita properties. Now, its example is coriander soaked in water overnight, or even the almond soaked in water overnight, even anything that we soak throughout the night and then we use it in the morning, all of this would be an example of Shita. Then we have fifth, that is Fanta, that is hot infusion. The dravya which is mixed with boiled water and then after some time squeezed and filtered. It would have hot infusion, that is Ushna properties, and as the dravya is Ushna, that's why it will have hot infusion. Now, looking at The strength of the dravyas, the swaras of a dravya will have the strongest potency as it is the purest form or the purest juice of the dravya. As we move down, the strength decreases and Fanta will have the least strength or potency. Since we are adding more liquid into it, its strength will keep on decreasing due to dilution. Then Swarasa will be heaviest to digest and Fanta will be light to digest. Uh, now, now this is useful to know, as this will help us to know that which Kashaya Kalpana should be used for which patient, which strength of the disease. As we can see from the note here, that the choice of the Kashaya Kalpana directly depends on the strength of the disease, the strength of the patient, the strength of our Agni, the like and dislike of the patient towards the drug. Now, if the patient likes the drug, it will be in his favor, and if the patient doesn't like the drug, it can lead to vomiting, his loss of taste, etc. Now, as we know that all these preparations aren't equally useful in all diseases. What it means is that depending on the all these factors, we have to choose the drugs very carefully. And now, not all of this could be used depending on the situation. Now, if we have a patient who has weak strength, but the strength of the disease is more, then we cannot use Swarasa, as it might work opposite in the favor of the patient. We can go for other forms like that. Now, Kalka, that is paste, is of two types: Sadrava, which is wet, and Adrava, which is dry. An example is tuna. So, in Sadrava, the drug is prepared with added liquid, but in Adrava, the drug is prepared without added liquid. There is no external liquid is added. In Sadrava, water, milk, decoction may be added. It is usually made from dry drugs or tuna added with liquid, and in Adrava, it is usually made from fresh drugs without use of any liquid. These are the example of Swarasa is Manduka Barni and Guruji. For example of Kalka is EST Madhu, which is in tuna form. It is also called as Mulethi, and Chanka Pushpi. Now you can pause the video and see for the images of each drug mentioned here. So this was the first part of Shadvirechana Adhyay from Charak Samhita Sutra Sthan. In this video we discussed some concepts of the chapter, including Shadvirechana Ashraya, Panchakashaya Yoni and Panchavidana Kashaya Kalpana. Now remaining topics are Panchashata Mahakashaya, which are the 50 groups of decoction, Panchakashaya Shatani, 500 decoctions, and Shadavirechana Shatani. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Ayurveda Meet Fun for more Ayurveda content. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Namaste.